Okay, we're going to be doing some nickel plating today. Remember before we took apart this reel. After taking it apart, I cleaned it all up with a steel wool and I got some sandpaper. Gonna see that. Not a lot of nickel left, a lot of brass. It does have some pitting a little bit, like especially right here, you can see that. It does have some pitting, so we're gonna clean that all up the best we can. So we're gonna be pouring some nickel in. First, we're gonna have our anode. This is almost 100% pure nickel. This is like 99.5 or 0.6% nickel. You can see I already plated some already just to get the liquid cleaned up. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick our anode into this plastic bucket. Next we're going to start pouring in the liquid. Be very careful. If you want, you can wear safety glasses and goggles or gloves. For me, I'm very careful pouring the stuff in. All they do is have it in a ventilated area. For here, it's just the garage. Pour in the rest of it. You can make the stuff yourself, or you can buy it. I made stuff myself, so So all it takes to make this stuff is vinegar, salt, and some nickel, and a lot of time. So what I did is I just got some vinegar, distilled white vinegar. I got anodized salt. I have the anode. I put it in here. This is going to be the power source. You can see that up close. 3 amps at 5 volts. This is 110 to 3 volts. 5 volts, 3 amps at the end here. You're going to plug this in into our wall socket. You're going to take the positive. So your positive is your anode, and your negative is the part you're going to be plating. So you're going to put that down like that. Next, we're going to take our negative. I have a piece that's cleaned. Make sure everything is clean. Like this piece right here, clean the best I can. Clamp it on just like that. We're going to get our steel bar. It doesn't have to be metal, you can use a stick. What we're going to do is we're going to dip it in. I want it facing kind of like this. I don't want it facing like that because all the nickel will build up on one side. So lay it flat so it will evenly build up. Okay, just like that. Adjust the piece down a little lower. So it should something look like this before you start plating. So that's your anode. This is your negative. Okay, so next plug it in. Alright, now you can kind of see I'm plugged in. That doesn't touch the metal table. You can kind of already see the bubble starting to form. That's hydrogen. The hydrogen will bubble up into the gas. Like I said, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. That's going to plate for roughly 3 to 5 hours, and it should be finished. For the finished product, it should look something like this. I did a test piece to make sure it actually is plating properly, and it is. It's a little speckly, but it's not going to be smooth because it's just that it's so pitted and so rusted out. I don't want to sand down it too deep because it will destroy it or make it too thin. So I did the best I can. Next thing I'm going to do is get some sandpaper, like a 1200 grit, and just sand to make it a little smoother. Like I said, this is not going to be a perfect restoration of the reel. This is going to be good enough. As you can see, there is a little bit of pitting. It's not so shiny, it's just a bit dull. But that's just the way it is. You can see here I sanded all the corrosion off before. It was all green and dark, full of rust. I got a wire brush, scraped it all off, got some got some sandpaper, 1200 grit, and just kept going and going until I can get it as smooth as possible. I can't get it perfectly smooth because there'll be no metal left. So this is the best I can. We're just gonna plate that. So, like something like this piece would take more because it's a larger square inch or a larger area. I think it's gonna turn out quite nice after I'm done all plating. But yeah, you kind of see all that. There you go, now you can see it bubbling more. That's the hydrogen gas. But anyways, that is nickel plating. Stay tuned for the next episode. After I'm done nickel plating, we're going to be putting this reel all back together again. Thank you, bye.